Now, the third skill that the students are required to be there into is the coherence and cohesion. What do you mean by the coherence? Coherence means building a logical sequence in your argument. For an example, if you're writing an essay, you must first introduce something, then you should explain something, and then you should conclude that. So what we will introduce, we will explain, and then we will. It is known as coherence. If our answer will be in the logical sequence, that will make the sense that what examiner wants us to produce. So coherence means building a logical sense in your writing or in your speaking, I mean in your expression, to show that you are known to mount the things in a proper manner. Number two is known as cohesion. The cohesion means, or the cohesion means the cohesiveness. What do you mean with the cohesiveness? In fact, examiner by this cohesion or cohesiveness wants us that we should attach facts and figures with our arguments. For example, if I say that Regina, when you will travel to Dubai, go by Emirates, what you're going to ask me? You'll be definitely asking me why. Regina, go to Dubai by Emirates International Airline, you would be asking me why. But if I will say, go to Dubai by Emirates because Emirates has a very good safety record, that means that I have not left anything far by. So I have completed what all I was to say, means my argument is complete. So cohesiveness or the cohesion means that the candidate should attach the facts and the figures and the examples with their arguments, what they are writing, what they're speaking, so that they could be able to completely express and make things understandable to the examiner or to the reader or to the person to whom he is communicating. Okay. So now coherence, logical sequence, cohesion, attaching facts and figures with your arguments. Number four, the fourth skill is known as the task response. Task response means answering only in the way you are asked to. For example, if the examiner asks you about right advantages and disadvantages about the early age use of computers, that means he is asking us the computer advantages in kids. We should be writing something related to kids only. If we are going to write that the first advantage of using computer in early age is hunting the jobs, so that is totally ridiculous. If we say that ease of using the social media, that is totally ridiculous. If we write that it will be very easy for the kids to find to attend the job fair, that is totally ridiculous. If we talk about ease of joining the digital library, that is totally ridiculous. So we should answer only on the specific ground examiner has made. If he has asked us to write something about the rented house, we should not talk about the own house. If he's asking something about own house, we should not talk about the rented house. If he is asking about the childhood, we should not talk about the adult. If he is asking about the social security, we should not talk about the social relationships. It is what known as the task response. Number five, the fifth skill students are required to build in themselves is the pronunciation. What do you mean by the pronunciation? Phonics, the sound of the words. We should speak up and speak out the words in its logical voice that has been given in the English language, in the English dictionaries, or that we can even check the Google for that. So now, if we are not going to speak out in the proper pronunciation and the voice of the word, examiner is not going us to give the marks, is not going to give us the marks. For example, there is a word queue. Some